Hello, my name is Leo and welcome to a new day of Vesper5. Today, I believe we're going to move one more step to the right, hopefully discovering something interesting. Today, Avo 888 and Blackjack were over. And, played some games, played some Marvel, Ultimate Alliance, played some Tokyo Jungle, played some Borderlands, usual stuff. We discussed the Avo's idea of having a catalog of all the games that we own, randomly choosing one, and then playing it with only one life. Now let's move to the right, and either two things are going to happen. It's going to just continue on straight, nothing's going to happen, or it's going to split into two. If it does that, I'm going to be worried. Okay, so, alright. That gives me a little bit more confidence. Tomorrow we're going to move to the right and see possibly some more of the map. After that we've got 4 days, sorry, not 4 days, what am I talking about? 2 days, or 3 days I guess, before we'll see more of the map. Avo had this idea, I talked about this yesterday. Basically, you catalog all the games that we own on a big long list. Then we randomly choose a game from that list. And then we have one of us, or multiple of us, depending on what kind of game it is, will play that game on the not the hardest difficulty, but hard difficulty, which I believe the rule is 1 difficulty above normal. And you will have to play the game with only 1 life. And if you die, then we pick another game and we move on to a new game. I like the idea. I've actually begun categorizing some of the games that I own. I've started with the PC ones, the really old ones like Carmageddon, the original Red Alert, the original Warcraft, back when it was a friggin' real-time strategy game. I got Age of Empires 1, Age of Empires 2. I got all the Half-Life, all the Half-Life games. What else do I have in there? I got Resident Evil 3. I'm not sure if that game actually works. But that's in there anyway. Some Total War games. I got all sorts of... There's a whole bunch of games in there I've never really played, like Midnight Club. Not that I'd want to. I don't even know why I bought it in the first place. I've actually got a pile of like demo discs with like demo games. I was gonna chuck those in there for hell of it. I want to add like really old school games, like arcade games and stuff like that. I want to add that into it so we can do that as well, because that'd be cool. There's nothing wrong with having little short games like demos or little arcade games, because I mean they're really short games and you die really quickly. You die and move on to the next game. You know what I mean? But because if we just have big like PS3, Xbox 360 games, each game's gonna take quite a while to get through. Because some games I could go the whole game without dying. The whole, like, Onimusha, Metal Gear Solid, 8 hours worth of gameplay without dying on the hard difficulty. I don't know if we should do hard or just the hardest possible difficulty. The hardest possible difficulty seems... Well, it's more punishing, but I think it might be necessary. Let's talk to them about it, but... I've already told them to start categorizing the games. We'll put them all on a big-ass list, and then we'll start picking out some names. But this is, in the works. Don't expect me to be uploading these videos, tomorrow. You would have noticed, though, I did upload a couple of videos. Now that I've finished uploading the Minecraft videos, there's Leo and friends, or Leo and Jack, really, play Guitar Hero Metallica. We did about half an hour there. I think it was Leo and Avo played Double Dragon Neon, and we will also be having some Yakuza games. It was actually Leo and Avo this time around. Avo, who has never really played any of the Yakuza games. I tried to get him to play the first game and he wasn't really that interested. I played all the Yakuza games, I love them. Can't wait for 5 to come out. I hear Hatsune Miku is gonna be in the 5th Yakuza game. Oh, really? Hatsune Miku? Not like a little anime character of Hatsune Miku in some TV or something advertisement. No, an actual person, an actual character in the game who looks like Hatsune Miku. And apparently this character, I know that in Yakuza 5 there are 5 playable characters, although one isn't really a playable character as such. It's, what's her face? Haruka, the little girl from the previous game. She's a bit older now and she wants to live her lifelong dream of becoming an idol. So obviously there's going to be a whole bunch of rhythm type game, mini game, QTE thingies. That'll be her portion of the game, I assume. She's obviously not going to be a fighter, that would just be weird. So presumably she goes, I think she goes to Osaka? I don't know about that, don't quote me on that, but I remember in the second game in Osaka there was some talent agent who tried to get her to join him, but I think she goes to Osaka, she joins a talent agency, tries to perfect her craft of being an idol, and at some point, I'm only guessing now, but I've seen pictures, I've seen a screenshot of Hatsune Miku in Yakuza 5, and it looks like Hatsune Miku is part of that talent agency, like another talent, and they meet, and I don't know what happens after that, but basically, my point is, it's weird. It's like, it almost looks like a cosplay of Hatsune Miku, but from what I gathered, from what I heard, reading some of these articles, is that that person is supposed to be Hatsune Miku. Like, it looks like, because Yakuza is a very realistic looking game series, especially Yakuza 5's, they're bumping up the graphics and the motion capture and whatnot. The characters look really realistic, and to have a character like Hatsune Miku, who is very anime-ish, well, she's an anime character, for starters, to put her into that game, the character just looks weird. It just looks, basically, as I said, looks like a cosplay. A Japanese girl dressed cosplay as Hatsune Miku. Not that that's a bad thing, I mean, well, but then again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not actually Hatsune Miku, it is a cosplay of Hatsune Miku. Maybe the people who wrote the article were just mistaken. Who knows? We'll have to find out. I can't wait. Apparently, according to Avo and some other articles, the 27th, they're going to release a demo for the game on the Japanese PlayStation Store. I have a Japanese account, thanks in part to my waifu. So I can actually jump onto the Japanese PSN store and download Japanese demos. I haven't really downloaded a lot of demos, but I did download the Yakuza 4 demo, and I think I also downloaded, I downloaded the, well, the Japanese name the English name was Dead Souls. It was the zombie Yakuza game. Oh, Of the End, that was the Japanese name. God, I've forgotten it. Guess I played the English version so much I've forgotten the actual. Anyway, yeah, so I played those, so I will definitely download that as soon as I can and give that a whirl. That'll be fun. But I think my Mugman's kind of getting a bit bored with this blue butterfly, so I think I've talked enough today. Write in the comments what you think about our idea about this 1 life per game challenge. Let me know if you'd like to hear it, like to see it. Let me know if there are any particular games that you would like us to play. We might fast track them into the list of games that can be played. If you request it, then we will, and if we have the game of course, then we'll play it. We're pretty flexible like that. No one's answered any of my questions so far. Guys, come on. Leave a comment. Hey, even if you don't want to answer my question, leave a comment, please. Give me some love. I need it. I need some love. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me today. So tomorrow, again, we'll move to the right. But for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.